Alright guys, here we are back for another video. We're going to be filling in these vents up here. And then right in here, there's a mold line. I'm not sure y'all are going to be able to see it, but you kind of can right there. It's coming off the bottom of the door, just running straight back. Now, I know it's supposed to be there. It's a body line. I don't really like it, so I'm going to fill that too, I think. I'm just going to have the door coming down and running along the bottom of the door instead of, and then that line goes back. Well, it's not going to be there. There's a couple of different things I could use to do this. This Bondo glazing spot putty. I use it quite a bit. I like it. It just takes a while to dry. And then there's this Squadron white putty. I know they have a green putty too. I've never used the green though. I always use the white. It works really good. Usually, depending on how thick it is, it'll set up in a couple hours or so. Same with the glazing putty. It'll set up pretty quick too. The glazing putty you can find at most auto parts stores, Squadron. Most hobby shops have it. I think it's a couple of bucks a tube, $3-4 bucks a tube. Spot putty for a tube this size is like maybe like $5-6 bucks. But I think what I'm going to do is this glue. I've seen Dr. Cranky use it a lot. I think that's where I got the idea from. It's just Plastistruct bonding stuff. I've seen people use the Plasti-Weld too. But what you do is you take and you cut off just little pieces of your styrene tree, and you just drop down in there, and it makes this really good thick. I'll get it up here closer. Really good thick glue. I use it when I build frames or whatever. It works just like glue, and then it fills gap. It leaves like the plastic behind and stuff. So I think that's what we're going to use to fill these with, is this glue. Just take a regular masking tape, because I don't want to fill any of my body lines in or anything, so I'll use masking tape to cover them up while let's see how well I can do this. Just put it on there like that, and hopefully this will work. Problem is, everything's on an angle, and all I'm just trying to do is protect that body line. I want to make sure I don't cover up any of the vents, which I don't think I have there. And it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it's covering the body line, the vents are still exposed. So I can get the glue on there. Once I get that stuff on there, I want to take this tape off anyway. So it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't have to be perfect, like I say. Then I'll take another piece, and I'll just put it right along this door edge right here. That's just so I don't get anything up any closer, any further than what I want it. Alright, now that we have everything taped off, we can take our glue. I'll give it a good shake here just to make sure it's all mixed up good. There isn't much in here. I'm going to have to try to do something about it, but you know, just take it out and spread it right across there. The reason why I'm using this stuff for this is sometimes I'm trying to fill like little things like that with putty. When you go to send it off, you figure out that you you didn't get it pushed down in there good enough, so then you have to come back over and re-putty it. But with this stuff, you know, you got the brush you push it down in there with. Most time you don't have to go back over it. Sometimes you will occasionally, most times you don't. You can use super glue for stuff like this too. I've used super glue before. It works pretty well. I know you can get the accelerator and it sets up really quick. So I'll make sure I got that even across there. Now we can go on back to the body lines here. Cap's trying to glue to the bottle here. Now this stuff will sand off just like putty too. It sands off just as easily once it's set up. It seems to work really well. And so I'll let that set, and I'll probably, maybe tomorrow or something, I'll sand it down or something, and I'll see what it turned out to look like. But until then, I'll talk to y'all later.